Recon indicates an advent train was recently disabled in this area by the Resistance. And so far the aliens haven't managed to move it out of the region. We're heading in to seize any assets and technology we find. Neutralize all hostile contacts and secure the AO.
Hello everybody, this is ZigZagZog coming to you from somewhere in this world, and this is a big mission for us up ahead. It's full salvage Operation Red Mask in the wilderness of New Mexico. I think it was 19 to 21 is where the enemy count ended on this one. So let's hope we can be successful. Let's hope we can bring back our share of corpses that we desperately need. Cross your fingers, and here we go. All right.
Menace 1-5. Coordinates of the advent train are locked in. Move to secure. Eliminate all hostiles.
All right, so the big thing we have to remember, we do not have, and there is the train, we do not have a time limit. So we want to be very aware of that we don't have to over-push our advance. We can take our time on this one. And you know, I'm a master of taking my time. So let's have Drummix do some initial scouting for us, see if we can gain some eyes on initially.
Sir, yes, sir!
We got some high ground here to maneuver on, and it'd be nice to figure out if we are alone on this high ground also at the same time. So we have a little outcropping here that blocks our view initially right in front of the train, but we'll deal with it. We'll learn to deal with it. I'm gonna probably push, I think I'm gonna push Drummix a little farther forward, say up to here, just to get some better vision.
All right. God, you guys are ugly.
And I was afraid there might be some up high. So, I guess the good news is we have an opportunity to clear those that are up high. So I saw a trooper, sentry, then we knew there was at least one mech, and then one other, whether it was a, oh my goodness, my cognitive skills, was it a sectoid or another soldier? Oh man. Let's get moving off in that direction. At least we do start hidden for this first one. Beyond that, we don't want to get Drummix exposed, and we'll go from there. As a matter of fact, I'm thinking I may just move someone like a Blue Jay very far forward to try and get in position to use his specialties. And let's also... who is this? So this is Boomer. I do believe. No, this is Glacier that I just have highlighted right now. Let's see how far. Let's just push forward so we can get everybody into the fight potentially.
Alles klar.
Into position. If they move towards us, we'll be a little locked in place, but we'll just have to deal with that. I think the last one that I'll set up, the last one that I'll move, is probably going to be our sniper. So we'll play it that way.
Running.
And Nameless is like a you know, for someone who's got the look of an old Western character, this is quite the perfect map for you, I must say, Nameless.
Okay.
And Felipe, I guess we'll just have to push you up here.
Stepping off.
And then at this point, it's a big question on where we'll be able to get the best lines. It all kind of does. Always, you know, it matters on which way they end up wandering. But I'll bring my sniper over this way, and we'll set up, well, or maybe I just go this far. I mean, you do have squad sight, and that way we can steady.
Okay.
Okay, they're wandering farther away from the edge. I like that concept because they won't run towards the edge where we bring in another pod. So I do kind of like that concept. Now, as far as so it's a heavy rocketeer. That's what the other one was. You know, all of a sudden now I remember, right? No, let's see. Now we do have, you know, a good old-fashioned rocket, but, you know, a good old-fashioned rocket is the only one we have, and there's hope maybe farther down that we'll have more. Yeah, maybe we'll have more grouped enemies that are better set up for a rocket. As far as our flamethrower, we don't quite pick everybody up, but let's kind of think about it though, and I want to double check my perks down here since it's been half a minute. Okay, I'm trying to remember these perks. There's the pop-up. So our flamethrower can panic now, and I'm trying to look for one at phosphorus. There we go. It shreds armor, so it is useful against the heavy mech over here. And then we have incinerator, wider, bigger range, and all that kind of stuff. And then we get a puff of smoke. So it's almost like maybe I should take this step. It's crap cover, but we should do one heck of a bit of damage with the flamethrower. So this one I prefer opening with a flamethrower and having everybody else follow up is kind of what I'm thinking. And then looks like, yeah, we got pretty good shots depending on how everybody scatters after that. So it looks like this is a wonderful, in my book, flamethrower opening for you, Blue Jay. And I have so much confidence in our follow-up team here that I'm kind of thinking we'll open with the flamethrower. We'll still have one more charge in reserve.
Understood. Moving out.
And welcome. You know, we have the chance to take 3 of the live targets out and do a heck of a lot of damage on the heavy mech, and then we got plenty of folks to follow up.
Firing incendiary. Those hostiles won't be bloody bothering us anymore. Fucking spiders!
Now, the question is, did I just destroy some corpses? That does concern me just a little bit. I've got to also remembering this is a corpse mission, and I don't want to fry a corpse to a crisp that we don't gain a corpse also. So now we're looking at the heavy rocketeer who has definitely panicked, and a heavy mech who's definitely down to just 1 armor now, which is really kind of cool. So I can bring some folks forward to take some shots, and we can take convenient use of this puff of smoke, because I'm assuming we're going to take out the mech, so we don't have to worry about any micro missiles or anything like that.
Ich gehe schon.
In fact, that's who we'll focus on first. No, not the heavy rocketeer, but this guy, 95%. Start wearing him down. And it's hard to tell in the smoke what just happened. But we did wear him down. Okay. That's okay. I was a little panicked at first not being able to see. You know, I must admit. And then we can follow up with Boomer, who has a very good chance to take this thing out with 1 shot.
You can't handle me.
Yeah, apparently he cannot. And let's see if we can just wrap it up right here.
You want some more?
Alright. Well, the big question will be, I see bodies. Let's just hope they aren't burnt to a crisp and we do get some use from them. So what it allows me to do is take Drummix a little farther forward, I think, and just make sure there's no other surprises up here with us. So we'll push you this far, Drummix.
All right. Heads up!
And we found our next target of 4. And yeah, we're kind of near the edge of the upper ground here. So maybe what I do is I take a brief break off the edge. Now I can see one of them, so I kind of get. I better, before I move, keep my eye on the one there, so I can make sure. Okay, see, we can get this far without exposing ourselves, unless of course they walk towards us. Then we might draw them into a fight, and that might not be wise with so many of us way back here. So we'll kind of hang back a little longer. We'll hang back and play it safe this way. Shane, Marine Grunt Vanson, I'm kind of leaning towards bringing you a little farther forward. Maybe getting a line. I think that tree might be messing with your line of sight right at the moment. So let's kind of pop you over here.
On your order.
Well, we still don't see anything over here. So the trees and shrubbery are preventing you from seeing who I was hoping we could have you see. So maybe I'll just continue moving you forward, since we hopefully don't go live this next turn anyway.
I'm on it.
And see if we got a better line. Yeah, we got a slightly better line over here to that upper position. So I think what we'll do is just keep you here. What I could have opened, I could have opened with fuse too. That might have been, save the flamethrower kind of a thing. But anyway, it's possible to question your moves so much.
If you say so.
You end up don't doing anything. Always trying to get the optimum. Okay, so I'm feeling pretty confident that we're pretty clear upstairs. So we're just going to keep you here.
I'm on it.
Drummix, I think I'm just going to keep you. We'll just kind of push you right here. See if we can keep an eye over there. We'll keep you right there.
Okay.
And we're pretty well set up to see which way they wander. And they choose to wander, well, okay, not exactly towards us. Alright. So we're going to have to still make some adjustments in order to be able to attack over there. And we have most of them in sight. So maybe, Drummix, let's move a little farther forward to see if there's a nearby pod that they're walking towards. Why don't we do that first?
Sir, yes, sir!
And that's all we see at the moment. A grenadier, which we got to be wary of, because that one can reach us at a distance with AoE kind of effects. So at least we have our eyes on all four. So we'll know how we might be able to move a little closer. So let's work on doing just that. And that is exactly too close. And we are carrying a laser Sten gun. So yeah, we're definitely got to be. We definitely have to be careful about how we do this now.
Alrighty then.
Alright, Gleaser, I really would like you over in this direction also, except those positions are unavailable. I'm trying to figure out what would be the best. They're moving in that direction. I think I will just put you here.
Okay.
So we have someone in a forward position, and I'm thinking let's get a sniper. I like the idea of full cover at this point for a sniper.
On the move.
I like the vision you have from here. We're going to steady. And then we have some others that are quite important to our cause that we would like to move forward also. But not to the point, yeah, nearby so we can still move and shoot kind of a thing. We'll try and get ourselves as positioned as possible as we move forward.
What's over there?
Alright, so whoever's left,
Got it covered.
And I wonder if I, why don't we just drop you back here for the moment, Drummix?
All right.
Yeah, we'll just overwatch everybody else. Alright, so we lost sight of these guys. We don't know exactly where they wandered, so it's your job. You're the one with that job, the Drummix. And they could have walked straight towards us for all we know, so I'm just going to bring you temporarily back to where we were and see what we see.
All right, I got it.
Okay, so they did move closer. And I'm glad I didn't move you up here like I was tempted to at first. So the Guardian stayed behind. The Grenadier is over there. I'm kind of thinking that I may try drawing this pod into it. And I'm kind of interested in taking out the Grenadier. Now we also have the Guardian, who can be quite dangerous himself. But I'm more fearful of the reach of that grenade and incendiaries and the other surprises that one could come with. So let's take a look at our Grenadier and what kind of damage we can expect to do. Minimal damage. Almost takes him out. 30% crit. And I'm going to go with the basic shot right here. Alright.
Hostile terminated.
Jane Boom Vanson did her job. And they see her, and they're running away in that direction. I guess I should have anticipated that they would run away from the sniper and out of the line of sight of everybody else. So, Drummix, what I may do, in an attempt to get eyes on their position down here, kind of move you in this direction.
Okay.
Okay, well that's good to know too. That is actually quite good to know that there was another pod coming up and over the train. And it's only a single Muton Centurion, so probably what we'll want to do with everybody else is kind of pull back from the edge a little bit more for when they come down. And we probably will be expecting this group to try climbing up towards us, is what I would guess. So we're probably looking at wanting, ideally, to set up some overwatches. What I'll do is get a little closer with you, Blue Jay. Not a lot closer because we haven't cleared out over here and had eyes over here, but a little closer.
Hey now.
And I wouldn't mind... Yeah, Gleaser, I'm thinking let's get you up to this position.
Ist es auch sicher?
I'm never sure, but we're going to try it. And then... a Boomer would also be a nice one to have positioned, say, right here for Overwatch. I'm thinking of who, what, where to Overwatch. And then I'm thinking Handgun 11. Trying to think of a proper position for you, but not on the front side of things. And not too far forward. So we're going to push you here.
Yes, that'll be okay.
Anticipating the enemy to climb up towards us. Okay, Boomer, let's go here.
Let's move already.
And then we've got Nameless. Then we gotta work forward. And I'm thinking I am just bringing you not on Overwatch, but we're just bringing you forward, Nameless. And we'll have 4 on Overwatch. And hope that's enough.
Affirmative. Covering now.
Hoping that they try climbing whatever is over here to climb.
Feuerschutz.
And then I think the best thing for you is just to stead.
Affirmative. Covering now.
Okay, so they are yellow alerted, and they've raised the dead. Here comes one. Oh, baby.
Come on, focus!
More like it. All right, team. Now we've got this lone trooper over here. These guys never moved. They just stayed there in yellow alert and animated to dead. It'll be interesting to see which way the dead moves. And your shot from here, Felipe, is only a measly 36%. So that's what I'm thinking this is. Let's take a look at this shot. It's a very solid 97% shot with a chance to kill, but it probably won't. The odds are there's 35% chance crit. Let's just take the shot. And I was thinking, someone has a pistol. Maybe now we can use a little pistol fun. And actually, I don't even think we need to necessarily use a lightning hands. No, it's only 68. It's 1-3. Well, in this case, let's use lightning hands. It'll recharge, what, 4 turns? We shouldn't need it before then. There we go.
I got it, right?
And you got a crit. Now, we have to prepare for our next group over here. This will bring the total up to 12. Once we take care of this group, we are halfway there. We are halfway home. So, I think, I don't know if I dare push more forward this way. Drummix, what I may do, let's go find out. Make sure you're not in anybody's sight, and you're not. And I am definitely thinking about bringing you back up here.
Good call.
And I'm also thinking about trying to get a little better vision down here to see what might be coming for us in that direction. I'm a little worried about this guy coming up over here, though. And I don't want you to get exposed. So let's bring you to this position in case that zombified individual climbs a vine coming up towards us.
Okay.
And that was good to get some vision down here.
These chrysalids seem a little smaller than I remember.
We just got exposed.
But again, it was never really their size we had to worry about.
That was not part of the plan. Absolutely not part of the plan. So let's do a little reload.
It's killing time.
And let's have at it. Good solid hit. And we just need you, Boomer, to do it one more time.
Who's keeping score?
So I'm very concerned about Drummix over here being exposed. Very, very concerned. So basically what I'm thinking is we may need to do a little mind merge over there for our friend. The other thing we can look at is Drummix, your bond mate has already gone, so we can't pull you back that way. So let's do a little mind merge right there. Okay. And I don't think... Yeah, the only fuse we have is laying on the ground over there. And that's really not going to help us where we're looking. So we're going to hang on to Fuse. And I think we just put you on Overwatch is what we do in the meantime. For anyone else that might be climbing up, gunning for us. And then that means you, Gleaser. I'm probably going to do a free reload. Well, no, we're going to just... we're just going to do a regular reload, since all I'm going to do with you is Overwatch versus somebody climbing up and coming at us. So let's do it. I'm really feeling nervous about... Yeah, I'm really feeling nervous about some things. So let's just reload.
Oh yeah!
And Overwatch.
Mir geht nichts.
Now over here, we can take a nice shot. And I like the idea of starting to wear down one of these kinds of guys. And we're going to take a precision shot. We could also go Deadeye. And it's already 83%. Precision shot. We're going precision shot on this one. If we had like 100% shot or a higher percent even than that, I'd definitely go with Deadeye. But starting at 83 already, I think we'll go with precision to maximize our damage. That's what I call maximize damage. Oh, baby. Steady that weapon. Alright. Felipe. I can bring you here, and it says you don't see anybody, and it gets you a hell of a lot closer for Overwatch, and the ability to make that effective. So... And we have the 3 down here, and I need more Overwatch, I think. Now, it could be that they run forward and then are able to see you and shoot at you from down there, but I'm gonna bring you up here, big guy, for some Overwatch.
Okay, I'll go.
And let's do it.
On Overwatch.
Okay, I don't know how you war cry a drone.
Hey, you gotta help me here.
Alright.
Das war nichts.
The drone
That's
is
it.
not an issue. We got some damage that went out. And we drew in some more. That's the bad news. Having our sniper so exposed on this one.
This looks a little ugly.
Ouch. Okay. Alright, so Drummix, he didn't take any damage. Unfortunately, it was Felipe that took the damage from the Guardian. Bad news, bad news, bad news. So I'm gonna see Shane Boom Vanson. What is your shot here? 90%? I think 90% is where we go for the Deadeye. And we hope for a really a good hit. A really good damage output on this one. And a hit. Yeah. Much rather deal with 3 sectoids than anything else. So, what I may just do is kind of pull you back. Yeah, that makes them all have to move to get to you. Since I'm only in half cover, I think what we do is a free reload.
Ready to go.
And we pull you back to full cover.
Moving to position.
Now we got another dangerous you-know-what down here. that we have to deal with. Oh, Felipe. The damage isn't too crazy yet. And we don't know what might be further out there, and there's a lot of map out there, so I'm not going to be with you hurt playing the hero, running you down in there. So let's not do that, eh? Let's not do that. Now let's see what I do want to do. So we are... Yeah, so I kind of feel like I need to deal some damage on this guy to remove the suppression. And who's the best one to deal some damage that way? Oh, that's right, this guy's overwatching too. So... who has what? Who has what? So we have nothing to toss there. If I move you, no. Okay, so we do have the medkit heal ability, so we can at least get you back up to full strength without ablative. I've got to. I feel a little bit locked in. They've got some good play there. Now I can drop you back. And do you have any special skills, Drummix, to be able to avoid suppression? Dedication. Yeah, gain mobility and ignore reaction fire, which I believe suppression would be for the remainder of the turn. So we can pull you out of the way. We can get both of you out of the way and make them come to us a little bit. I kind of like the thought of that. Then we can easily take him down. Then we've got a whole mess of these guys that are going to try playing mind games on us too. And we might refocus one of our individuals over here. Let's see. Gleaser, you're teamed with Shane Boom Vanson. Boomer, I think you are not teamed. Well, you are teamed. Who the heck is Nameless your team guy? Yeah. So maybe Boomer, we bring you to some full cover here to help us with some sectoids.
Tired of waiting around.
You know, you can't beat 100% shot, can you? The only way you can beat that is one-shot killing, like we're getting used to with Shane Boom Vanson. That's about what I have to say there. So I could then just pull us back, being a little disappointed that we didn't kill them all. Because if I'm going to pull back here, these guys are going to probably have a high chance of running up towards us. So I need to. I would definitely want some Overwatch to be set up.
I'm trusting you here.
That would be good Overwatch at the range they would be climbing up. And if he got all the way up here, I don't think he'd be able to move and shoot to get up high. Is what I would be hoping. What's his movement at 13? Yeah, I kind of don't feel like he'd be much of a threat that way. Drummix. Let's dedicate your movement here. To get out of a tight spot. Oh, yeah, but it says reaction fire. All that is reaction fire. It doesn't say avoid. Yeah, ignore reaction fire for the rest of the freaking turn. So let them all bring their reaction fire against us. We can come here, but then we'll definitely want to move after that. Trying to think of where would I like you to move. It's not like you have any great powers on of Overwatch or anything like that. So part of me says I want you to. It's a free. Because if I move you here, we can't do anything to kill them. Because then we're stuck in a position we don't want to be in versus the sectoids. And that's not a great position versus the sectoids. So I'm pulling you all the way back, my friend. I'm pulling you all the way back on this one.
Now we're getting somewhere.
Then we have a Psy zombie. It would be nice to deal with. And we got Nameless. We do have Nameless, but depending on how I use Nameless. So we have 2 here. I really don't want to take any more damage. So I think Boomer, what I'm going to do is this. Oh, I see. We don't see you from here. So I can't give you that extra action without moving back and sacrificing my own Overwatch. And that then all of a sudden doesn't leave too much Overwatch all of a sudden. So not thrilled with that. Now Blue Jay. Not keen on your position either. Now this is far enough back. Let's just take this out. It's just an annoyance we didn't need. And then that means Gleaser, you'll be a solid Overwatch. We'll have 2 solid Overwatches. I may have to sacrifice the 3rd because I would love to cut down, I think, the numbers of sectoids that we're going to be dealing with. So if I bring you over here, you still won't be able to see them. So and that's 2 movements. So if I brought you just 1 step over, let's do it. We still don't see for teamwork. Well, fudge cake. We'll have to deal with 3 angry sectoids. A little bit of a misplay on that one.
Scanning. Bin dabei.
Well, we got the advantage of your Overwatch there, not in the direction I was expecting. What's Sectoid gonna do? Going for the mind games. And the mind games were successful.
Kill!
They're on the move!
Kill them all!
And we got another risen corpse. Okay, there's the Guardian.
What's in my... Nothing.
Alright.
It's nothing.
So, we got 17. So there's really only 1 more pod. Well, 2 of these have been zombies. So that's a total of 17. So there very well could be 2 pods out there still. So we definitely have a Joker over here that needs to be handled somehow. But who do I have that's going to be able to do that? Because we're not going to get a sniper shot over there. We're not going to be able to get you far enough. Yeah, so I got to remember I have Reaper from you. Problem is I never was. I don't think was I able to upgrade your blade?
Okay.
No, misclick. Well, 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 well. Just stay put. What I'm thinking is this. It's not going to be fantastically amazing, but I don't have a lot of other options to get over there. Let's face it, I don't have a lot of other options for reaching over here.
Bring the pay.
Menace 1-5. Watch those supply crates. If you destroy them, there won't be anything left for us to recover.
Oh
once
well,
the area is secure.
did I destroy a supply crate? Uh-oh. Apparently I destroyed well, it doesn't say it says avoid destroying critical supplies. Apparently I did not. I did not get the a bad check mark there yet. Oh, I guess it's a check mark there means I did avoid. Oh man. Okay, let's stop misclicking, stop making mistakes, stop all of the above. And go for the insanity chance first. I wonder, does this guy have fuse? No. He panicked. So that takes a little bit of a load off, to be quite honest, with those two down. What I do have to worry about is I have no option but to get the mind control dropped, or we're in a world of hurt. Let's face it, and I don't want to have to shoot. I do not want to have to shoot over there. Now, and boom, Gleaser, we have dual strike, but we have a little, oh no, so it's Boomer and Nameless. So it's Gleaser, I would have dual strike available, except none of us at the moment can see what we need to see. And we're going to have a really dangerous enemy climbing up here in a turn, and we're going to be all out of position, trying to go for a freaking sectoid. Trying to go for a freaking sectoid.
Hoffentlich lohnt sich das. Nicht schlecht.
So mind control lost. We have the ability to move back to cover. Now, for you, Gleaser, why do I see nothing on the bottom as a choice? Like, I need to reload you, but let's just go to Boomer. He can reload, because we have a free reload.
Rock and roll.
Now we still have this sectoid. And your shot down here is not amazing. It's also not hideous. But it had a hideous result. Now it's a much better shot. But he's still standing. Then, in fact, we got a crit, and he's barely standing. I don't have many options left. Boom? No, you do not. And all I can do is bring you back here, per se.
Heading out.
Those shouldn't be able to move close enough. I'm not worried about them. What I'm worried about is finding a way to do something like this.
We have nothing to fear.
That way, I can do a free reload.
Waffe geladen.
I can move forward and have the final shot to take out the sectoid.
du noch mehr?
And that takes care of that. And then we can look at just doing Soulfire because I have it. And if that other Centurion moves up, maybe he could be fused. That was good damage. And I'm kind of feeling like perhaps, just perhaps, I just put you on Overwatch for this turn, Felipe, because I'm very fearful that that thing may climb up towards us and we have absolutely no
All right.
protection against him. Let's get you back into cover. And you know, unfortunately, your shotgun. Well, if he's gonna panic, he may be the one that moves and panic. Let's hope he just hunkers and panics in place. I'm gonna at least try to have some Overwatch against that. And instead, I didn't plan on even shooting it into the ground. Will he be able to shoot? Oh, that was a double move. He missed a 90% hit.
Fire!
Do you realize how lucky we just were? Well, that makes up for my stupid little mistake moves. Okay, let's get out of some trouble here right now. It's only 70% because we were unable, but I'll take 70%. Because it's Shane Boom Vanson, so I'll take the 70%. Woo, baby. And Felipe, you know who hurt you before. Let's move you a little closer
I guess that'll be okay.
and go blam.
Check it before you get too close. On reserves.
All right. So the good news is we have no other exposed pods out there at the moment. And there could, I think it's like probably 2 pods left. So all we got to do at the moment is finish this guy off. I'm just going to do it at a distance. Okay?
Enemy is still
I'm
up.
still planning to do it at a distance with someone else.
Good to go.
That's because he's in good cover for you. I could slash him, but then there's that other pod out there, and you know, the last time I moved you forward on that edge, it was bad news. So let's just come over here.
Was ist da drüben?
There he goes.
Zufrieden.
Yeah. Where would I think I'm just going to move you to full cover.
Hoffentlich lohnt sich das.
And then we're just going to do a round of take a breath and reload for whoever can.
This is a 44 Magnum, the most powerful handgun in the world, and will blow your head clean off. Okay.
All right.
Because we're going to have to scout out another pod without having anyone to do the
This is
scouting.
boring. Let's fucking do this.
Now, we still have a flamethrower. We do not have a rocket because it was our emergency out over here. And yeah, we're just not going to push it since we're not hitting at the moment. We're not going to push it on a yellow move. Alright, here we go. Now it's time to try reaching out with our vision a little more.
All right, I got it.
I don't think we're going to get down to that loot. That would be what I would call a risky move. And we already have one injury. I would not like another injury on this mission. And we've had also our lucky reverse XCom save, I guess you could call it. Reverse XCom luck. And I'm going to go back to blue move, safe move kind of thing. Trying to get ourselves better set up for the upcoming turns.
Okay, bin unterwegs.
I will try pushing you a little farther forward, Shane Boom Vanson. Just in case we end up finding something down on this end of the map. Well, no, we can keep you here and pivot you over here if we find such a thing. Let's just keep you there steady.
Finally. On Overwatch.
And we'll start setting some Overwatches. We'll bring you up here, Nameless.
You know I'm the right man for this job.
And I'm kind of leaning towards not pushing you forward. Let's just sit you there, reload. Because just if somebody's yellow alerted kind of thing, they get a flank position on you. I don't need them finishing the job that was started, H11. So we'll keep you right there.
Moving to Overwatch.
We're waiting. Got it bloody covered.
Na los, zeigt euch.
I just had to give it up. Oh well. I wasn't going to take the chance. So I'm going to bring ourselves down here. This is full cover and should... Yeah, I'm going to take a peek down here. And we should be able to move back into cover should I see something. We're still having you do the scouting, Drummix. We're just going to try to be smart about it. Yeah, this map goes all the way out to here. Whoo, baby. That's a long ways to be worried about things. I can get some full cover here. As we try to cover our bud Drummix. That means I can bring you up here.
If you say so.
In fact, what I'm saying so is Blue Jay. Can I bring you here?
I'm on the move.
Because you do have a med kit.
You'll be fine, trust me.
And while without the ablative, you might still have the potential to be one shot. It just got a little bit harder, so I'm at least grateful for that. Let's move.
Ist es auch sicher?
Some good Overwatch positions up here. As I speak of Overwatch, I'm going to reload instead. We're going to steady. Actually, we're going to reload.
Ready to engage.
And steady.
Let's do this.
There's some nice Overwatch.
Scanning.
What needs to be done will be done.
Overwatch.
And we'll go there.
Good call. We must be getting close.
Okay, we hear them. So they're in that direction. So we're moving in the right direction. The thing is, how do I want to set up for that direction? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to... Drummix, you're going to go out, and you're going to come right back. How about that? In fact, I'll move you here so when I bring you back, I can bring you a couple spaces in so you can't be shot at. And we'll try that. So I'm only going to bring you this far to take a peek.
Got it.
And we don't see anything. So they're over here. But they're not immediately over here. So... Still like the idea of keeping you there, Shane Marine Graham Vanson. In fact, I may just move you off to this side. Depending on how where exactly they end up being or where they scatter. So, Shane Boom Vanson, can I bring you here? And that's just a single rock that you can shoot around, right? No, it's not. Oh, it's half cover. So let's give you the full cover on the tree. And you can step out and see, barring an occasional tree or something in the way, you can cover the field down
On the
range. And I start bringing some of us forward into good cover positions that we can find. So I'll bring you here.
Was ist da drüben?
Nameless. How far can you make it? We'll bring you here. Felipe, we'll bring you down just to get you near the front.
I'm trusting you here.
For running guns. If we're getting down towards the last little bit of pods and whatnot, we'll start thinking that way. Drummicks still stay there. Be nice to get our flamethrower nearby down there too. And I think just for a turn where they could wander into us, let's give you Overwatch. Oh! Let's not misclick.
Overwatch.
I like it here.
I'm on it.
And Drummicks, let's just pull you back, but only a little bit back.
Okay.
Gebe Feuer, keine Bewegung.
Now, are they wandering towards us? That's the question. We don't know. Drummicks, let's start inching forwards.
Okay.
So maybe we do some other inching forward.
Ich gehe schon.
You know, they're only can be so far away, right? Let's inch forward here. Ah, that's not a blue move, of course. And we're just not quite seeing it. How about that?
Okay, I'll go. Closing on target position now.
Let's move already.
Alright, so we'll Overwatch here.
Moving to Overwatch.
I think for those that I put into half cover, I think we're gonna hunker down. Just in case they're on some sort of alert and they're able to shoot. Those of us in full cover, I will Overwatch
Scanning.
with.
This is boring.
And we'll hunker here.
Standing fast.
Scanning a beat.
And let's hope we're gonna have a shot with you from downtown.
Psst. Habt ihr das gehört?
All right. They're back there. They're just way back there. So, Drummicks, how would you like to run up here and see what you see?
Okay.
Holy smokes! How far back? They're like in a little sliver of land that we cannot see somehow. I'm feeling like pushing forward is going to be, you know, quote unquote pushing it. So H11, don't get mad at me for pushing you. It is full cover.
What's over there?
We don't see them. They've got to be They've got to be out there. Nameless, I'm bringing you this far. Probably gonna hunker you again. There's only so much full cover from which for us to shoot from, though. That has me a little concerned. Blue Jay, we'll push you forward for a little hunker cover, since that's what you were doing anyway.
Understood. Moving out.
And then we'll have a Boomer. Well, let's see. We can move Gleaser. What kind of a cover could we get Gleaser to where he could reliably shoot from? Or Overwatch from? Well, we'll Overwatch. We'll Overwatch. Because that allows me to bring you'll steady. And you'll come up here. Okay, now I just may not hunker this time for those in half cover. We're just gonna Overwatch.
Come get some.
Overwatch. Overwatch.
Come and get some.
Oh.
And Overwatch some more.
Bestätigt.
And
Überwachung
cross our
läuft.
fingers. Nope. This has got to be the move that we find him. So, Drummix, do your thing.
Hey,
There we
now
go.
it's baby time,
Oh,
baby time. Blood,
baby,
blood, blood.
baby, did we find him? Ah, that's a lot of finding that we did. And not necessarily in a good way. We got a shield bearer, Centurion. Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. Probably not the way I ideally would have liked to find some folks. Because I don't really want to come up and get in the face of a Centurion. Jane Boom Banson, what do you have sight of that you might be able to help us with? A Centurion at 80%. And you have precision shot. That keeps it at 80%. And I think you missed your first big miss of the game. First big miss of the game. Oh, lordy, lordy. So I'm leaning towards Drummix pulling you back to here. Except somebody right off the bat is on Overwatch, and that's the heavy mech. Oh man, that's not fair. That is not fair. Felipe. Can we make it fair? You aren't going to get anywhere helpful. There's no way I can get you in position properly. So what I could do is just have you run the Overwatch somehow. If I could get you to a safe position, and that is something that is sorely lacking. Oh man. These guys will just heave grenades over here. Okay. Tell you what, let's take a look at Gleaser. If I bring Gleaser here.
Was ist da drüben?
I thought it told me. It must have been because I was not steady with my mouse. I could have sworn it said I was going to have a shot on this guy, and this is not what I was looking for. Well, doggone it. Well, doggone it. And then Blue Jay. Your flamethrower's woefully out of range. I can get you here, but I don't like the idea of the cover. So yeah, it would probably mean Overwatch. Drummix. Yeah, no matter, I can move Drummix there to get him out of the way. But anywhere then I go after that, the Overwatch follows, and we're gonna get micro-missiled. Oh man, this just sucks. I have dedication back, so we're gonna move wherever I want to move because of that. Wouldn't it be nice if I could chain melee attack and really do some damage, but these guys are too strong to just take them out. Yeah, I don't think we have what we need to take them out. And now I can't. I wish. Is there a way to take a look at you? Just regular sword. I can't. I don't. It doesn't show me the upgrade. Yeah, the sword is just regular. I never was able to upgrade your sword, so that's what I was trying to confirm. My biggest fears are there, so Reaper really does not pay off right now because we don't have strong enough weaponry. But I can move you to different full cover.
Are we there yet?
And I wonder if that allows me then. It does allow me to move forward with you, Blue Jay, and not run Overwatch.
Affirmative, moving out.
And do this. Which has got to at least help. Oh, I was on Boomer, so that's why I couldn't do it. Let's get back to you. I clicked up too high, and I think I clicked over on Boomer of all things. So let's do it right this time. Get it set up the way we want. Those all will get into it.
Haha, this might burn a little.
And I don't know if any of them got panicked. Okay, all three of them got panicked. That really helps. Now I'm more interested in trying to do walk fire over here, where I do have a chance to take him out. And we don't quite.
Ich habe es wohl nur gestreift.
We don't quite. I do have to worry about a heavy mech back here, and a priest. So Boomer, you and Nameless are back here to help us out a little bit. And I can get Nameless forward. Unfortunately, there's not a whole hell of a lot. Now let's take a look at you now, H11. No, let's stick with Nameless. Yeah, that's not a good explosion. And he's the only one we see right now. What I would like to do is see if we can get close enough, like this. I don't think it's close enough to see the one I was hoping to see, and that's the mech in the back. No. Yeah. But I do have a fuse available on somebody else now, which could really help us out. Okay. We're slowly lowering some numbers. Then I have Soulfire available to lower some more numbers. Not that I needed to worry about those two being panicked, but you know, it didn't hurt. It wouldn't have hurt. And if he's panicked, yeah, I don't want to move into that fire. I can go this far, avoiding Overwatch, but I'm not going to hurt anybody enough. I just don't want to group up. So right now, I'm thinking about bringing you here. You're not going to get a shot.
I'm trusting you here.
But we're getting better positioned for up and coming run and gun, is what I'm thinking.
Affirmative.
I don't like the idea of letting them shoot like they're going to be able to shoot right now. And that's not going to give me a line. So what we're going to do is come up this far to Overwatch.
Finally. I'm on it.
Let's see what they do. Okay, we hurt him hard, but he's going to get to go boom, boom, boom at us now. Alright, we got some damage. And we now have some stasis. That is not the end of the world, my friends. That is not the end of the world. In my book. Because it allows this guy to take 2 shots because we have a free reload.
Rüstung wurde getroffen.
And that's a good start. Let's do our free reload.
Alles im grünen Bereich.
And Gleaser. Finish him off.
Das Ding sieht wertvoll aus. Du warst kein Gegner für mich.
And how are you still standing with an extra action? Oh, you got implacable probably, so it allows me to move you to another position. The question is, do I really want to at this moment in time? Now my question is, if I do a close-up move, can the Centurion in his panic state still attack back? I'm not going to take that chance. I absolutely will not take that chance. We're going to come over here. Yeah, I know you got an extra move. Here we have a chance for a shot. And we were not able to steady, apparently. So what we will do is just go 60%. And that hit!
I think I got a piece.
And that's sure, it was only a graze, but oh baby, what a nice little graze. Because that means now we can start pushing up. We can start pushing up. And that allows me a walk fire move. And then the only shooter we're going to have left is the priest.
Let's do this.
It still hurt.
Whoa! You see that?
And who do I want to move next? Let's see if we can get H11 over here. He can run the Overwatch that has been set by the priest. Is now the time to do it. We also have flesh, but it's not an upgraded, weapon, I don't think.
Getting in close.
But we can try this. Let's just move here.
Location confirmed.
And we can do a little lightning hands to start things off. And we got a nice crit. And let's just see, let's just see if this guy that we have targeted, is he immune to the stun thing? Because aren't they at some point immune to the stun gun? Because our shotgun does have a 62% chance to crit, but our shotgun alone won't do the job.
Electrifying!
And he is immune to it. Okay. I didn't see it on the F1. I probably read it and just couldn't. Oh, man. You know what I should have done is shot him and then followed up with this. Okay. I could do this one. Reaper. Devastating melee attack where the first melee attack cannot miss. And grants an extra action. Problem is I need shots to get out to follow it up. So let's move over here instead. And let's see about what else we might be able to do. We have teamwork for you. And you could put it out to Boomer. Problem is Boomer can't see the guy. Boomer cannot see the guy. So the teamwork is not the answer. So what we do is this. Move you forward.
You know I'm the right man for this job.
And we mind merge Felipe. Next time, read F1 keys in detail. Drummix. Gleaser, you have a relocation move available. Let's see where I might be able to get you. There's no better full cover available, unfortunately, unless I bring you here, in which case he might be able to flank you. So I think we just have to keep you there. No sense moving you forward into half cover where you can get hit. And Drummix, we can move you here.
Time to show you how much stamina I got. Stamina. Mine. Just kidding. You can have it.
We're gonna end our turn and see what my mistake cost us. Yeah, here he goes.
Damn it! I'm in some cover!
Well, you only, after all of that, you only took one more tick of damage, Felipe. Because of that, we're going to let you do this.
If you say so.
And that.
I definitely got that one. Status confirmed. All hostiles are down and the area is secure.
All right, so
Status confirmed.
The good
Mission
news.
accomplished.
The good news is, we survived, and I'll take that back. 2 casualties. Blue Jay got hit slightly, and definitely Felipe. So we got some enemies killed, and we better have a fair amount of those as corpses. Remember, a couple of them were raised from the dead, so I don't think they count. Next time, don't choose location behind a cactus. Now, we might be able to make this one work. We got the excited Drummix, because he got himself exposed and did not take injury. So I'd be excited too. And everybody else. Now, unfortunately, it didn't get everybody in there. So it looks like H11 didn't make the cut. And Shane Boom Vanson did, Gleaser, Boom, no, that's Boomer. A few of you did, a couple of you didn't make it because only 6 make the photo and we took 8, I believe. So good job to everybody, even if you didn't make it into the photo. Good job. yeah, I call it a good job because you overcame some of my mistakes and we're still a success without major injuries. So let's look at the positive.
We must never allow these dissidents to fill our hearts with fear. Their victory today is a minor footnote in history. A small bump on the path of salvation the elders have set forth for us.
So we know it was not 100% shot percentage because I remember one shot in particular that Shane Boom Vanson missed. But there you go. So don't totally trust these numbers when you see them. But overall, it was a good job. Most under fire, Felipe, that's for dang sure. Ouch. 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 Most attacks. Let's just see those last two. Most attacks, Shane Boom Vanson, and most damage dealt, Boomer. A lot of the Boomer nicknames did well on this one. All right, we got a promotion here. Someone can go back into the tube for us. We got lightly wounded Blue Jay. Only 6 days. I'm a little afraid to go to the next screen where a certain H11 is waiting. Let's find out how bad it is for him. 23. Well, you know, with coil guns researched, I'm going to be inclined to put a scientist into the infirmary to speed that up. So hopefully we'll get a good, and you got promoted. So your promotion we can look at, your promotion we can do, and your promotion is formidable. So you get, boy, we could have used that ablative today. And what do we have? Like lightning when run and gun is activated. Do we have any other gun perks that are good to pick up? We don't quite have enough AP to afford it at the moment. Maybe after our next promotion, we'll be in a better position for that. How about that? All right, so we got an advanced laser sight and a PCS defense on the one piece of loot we were able to get to. Otherwise, 15 alien alloys, 15 Illyrium crystals, 90 supplies, 1 Illyrium core. So we got a mech wreck, a troop, 5 trooper corpses, chrysalid corpse, 4 muton corpses, 1 drone wreck, 3 sectoid corpses, the shield bearer, the priest, and that's it. So it's hard for me to tell. Let's count corpses. 7, 8, 12, 13, 16, 17, 18. So the initial flamethrower cost us a couple corpses, I do believe, based on this count here. And that one fuse could have cost us where the muton exploded. We could have lost a muton on that, so that could account for the 3 that were off of the 21 count. All right. There you go. And I know this is usually a longer mission just because of the quantity of enemies we had to fight through. So rather than get up to our next mission, we're going to call it here and join up at this point next time. I hope you enjoyed it. Definitely was not a mistake-free mission. But you know, how often are my missions mistake-free? It's more about make the misclick and recover. That's the kind of commander you're watching here. But I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was at least fun. Hope you weren't yelling too much at the screen. And we'll come back next time for some more fun. How about that? This is ZigZagZog signing off from somewhere in this world. Thanks so much for watching, and I do hope to see you next time.